Hey, good morning guys, it's Charlie. Welcome back to my channel. It's April the 20th, 2017. Happy 420 for those of you that know what today is. Hopefully if we could all vie for it, it'll turn into maybe a state holiday at least. Very much needed today. Well, let's see, doom and gloom today, I guess, or recently. I was asked, hey, we're probably going to have World War III. Don't you care? Doesn't it bother you? Yeah, it concerns me a lot. But, really with this whole North Korea and everything that's ensuing, it's stressful. It's really stressful. But right now, I do have a bigger concern, and that's the status of my livelihood and what's going on with me and around me. So I think for the most part what I'm going through is a little bit more closer to my circle. So more worried about getting off the street. Heck, I'm more concerned and desperate about trying to just get a room for a night. I sorely miss taking a nice hot bath and laying down in a nice clean bed and not having to worry about what's that sound or someone creeping up or getting harassed by the police, which I really don't, because of the situation where I kind of my spot where I sleep, I don't really have too much to worry about other than intruders. But yeah, my concerns are a little more focused on me. If that sounds selfish, well then so be it. I have to do my best to get up and out of the situation, and I start to see a light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully I won't be reporting such grim and depressing news about the situation. So I'd rather report about something else, but still on the homeless situation, regardless of how my life turns out. I'm still going to be focused on the homeless situation. This last weekend for Easter, we did pretty good with the organization that I work and have been working with off and on for the last couple years. We fed a lot of hungry people, both here in Pasadena and in downtown Los Angeles on Skid Row. We had ham dinners. We had ham, green beans, yams, baked goods, bottled water, and it was really good. It was a good turnout. We started feeding here first in Pasadena, and later on in the evening we went to Skid Row. Again, it was just amazing to see how many America's veterans are out on the street. But beautiful people, beautiful souls, very kind, very humble, just great. I wish I and the organization could do so much more. God, we really just need the help, from outside source or sources to focus and do this. I heard a bit of saddening news to me. This guy, friend of mine, who I met when I was really heavily with the organization a couple years ago that I had met. He was an alcoholic, but he had been sober for a couple years. And then most recently, a few months ago, I guess he fell off the wagon and he had been drinking, and he was really, really in bad shape. And it was kind of heartbreaking, because I kind of admired from him to go be a hardcore drinker to sober up, and still all the while being homeless. He had sobered up, and something came and just completely upset his life, and he started drinking again. So, and from what I understand, he passed away. I'm trying to get the the final word to see if it's real or not, because out here, if I haven't said it already, if someone goes missing or you're not heard from for a few days to a month or so, it's automatically assumed that you're dead. And it's just rumors out here. It's like, oh yeah, so-and-so's dead. Well, you know, I heard this and I heard that. So I hope not, but the more I hear about it, and one of the police officers here in Pasadena that I know of, he's going to investigate more and find out if it's really true or not. So we'll see. He was a good guy. He was a good guy. Not, you know, I mean, he was very generous and very caring. So he helped me through a lot of my dark moments. So he's a good friend. And if he is gone, then he's sorely going to be missed. And I have another friend who's going through her own little world of hell. She's gone through a lot, and been trying to help her and encourage her. I wish that I had a lot of money or a better situation in life that I could help her, because she really needs it a lot. So all I can do right now is just talk to her and communicate with her and reassure her that things are, you know, gonna get better. And they will get better for her. But I'm just hoping that, you know, they will a lot sooner than later. So she needs it. She needs a lot of help. I really care for these people. Sometimes I get angry in the situation, frustrated, but, you know, we all need our help, you know. For whatever reason, we or all of us are out here, things could be better, a lot better. And also, while that Saturday, the day before Easter, I found out also that one of the organizations that had been feeding the homeless, it was started by a friend of mine who was homeless himself, and he would take his money, his food stamps or whatever cash he would get, and he started by making a couple sandwiches here and there and going around and feeding his friends, and it turned into a regular thing, like a weekly thing. And he started out of his own pocket and out of the kindness of his own heart. Daryl, God bless you, Daryl. He passed away about a year and a half ago. The church and their small organization took over, and they had been carrying his legacy on, and it had been going on for almost 10 years. And it was, I made a video of it. If you go back in my timeline in my videos, it's dated April 16th, actually, 2016, where one of Pasadena's undercover police officers came over and broke it up, and he said basically that they were getting complaints from some of the residents of the apartments behind where they were, this empty, in this parking lot, which was false. But anyway, as to not upset the apple cart, tip over the apple cart, the organization, the church people didn't want to argue, and the officer said, well, you can feed over at the park and you won't get hassled, you won't have any problems with the city, blah, blah, blah. So they did that willingly. And they would feed every Saturday morning. A lot of people looking forward to that. Last Saturday, it came to pass that the city put a stop to it, and a lot of broken hearts, a lot of upset people also, because they were assured that they weren't going to get bothered by the city or anything. But again, as I said, it's the city that does not want to help the homeless people here. They just rather just sweep it under the carpet than do anything positive about it.